another installation of Open Run NBA Central presents. And you got your boy Cognac Boy C Dub up here. You got my boy Steve O down there, my nephew, little Bobby, Cognac Boy Bobby, and Big Kev over there. How y'all doing, fellas?
We
What's
Gucci.
the word?
Good, bro.
What's going on? How y'all day been going? What's going on? What's the
Man,
word?
it's it's a Tuesday. Niggas is at work.
Bro.
It's Taco
Bussin'.
One day.
Tuesdays, though. Let me tell y'all a story, man. Don't go for Taco Tuesdays, but they be trying to serve you these little ass tacos for $1, bro. That ain't gonna do it, bro. Just go and get the
We make
regular
our
shit.
own tacos over here.
Come on, bro.
No, bro, let him know.
You better go to Pete's
Time
and go
out.
get the ingredients.
No,
Yes, sir.
bro.
Oh,
Um, what's up, guys? We had a lot of action in the NBA this past, like, just call it a week, man, with the buyout market, the All-Star game, the festivities as well that happened on the All-Star game. Shout out to Matt McClung with the nice performance in the dunk contest. But anybody got any comments on the All-Star game before I get the topics?
I enjoyed the All Star Weekend just in general. I thought it was one of the
You
most
enjoyed it?
entertaining. For me, it was one of the most entertaining in a minute. All the way, I mean, except the skills competition, that was weak. But even the celebrity game was good to me.
Okay.
It was straight.
Nephew,
It was straight. I'm ready to debate
uh-huh.
y'all ass playing. Y'all beating around the bush. Fuck is y'all
Oh,
talking
that's
about?
good.
Beating around the bush. He
Have
trying
some
to get
patience. Have some
everybody's. He
patience.
trying to get
hold on.
everybody
Have
soaking
some
wet. We
patience,
ready to get it
nephew. What the
cracking,
hell is
man.
Bro.
wrong with you, bro?
No,
You gotta
I'm
go
trying to
before
be.
you go.
I'm trying to be C Dub
He trying to
2.0. Stir the
over.
pot.
He
Fuck you
trying to
talking
cut in
about?
the
All right,
cake. He said he
check
trying to
it out.
cut in the cake.
Stir the
All
pot.
right.
Fuck you talking about?
Hey, they want it. I'ma give it to them. I got my first topic of the day. Mike Malone, post game after the All-Star game, said this is the worst basketball game he's ever been involved with, the worst basketball game that ever been played. Do anybody want to touch to that? Do they agree? Do you agree with him, or what? Whatever. Let me know some.
I disagree. I thought
Okay.
I think the NBA All Star game at its core is an exhibition. And when I think about exhibition, sometimes I think about the Harlem Globetrotters and so on and so forth. And when it comes to NBA fans, we kind of get caught in the past so much that we like every single game is supposed to be competitive. You're supposed to be trying to steal a ball every time and block it. But I remember those guys, even in the '90s and the 2000s, waiting until the fourth quarter to start to kind of ramp up the defense, play a little bit of more defense. This game, they didn't play no defense except when they had their one-on-one battles. But I enjoyed the one-on-one battles. I enjoyed the half-court shots. I enjoyed the back-to-back threes till somebody missed. So I can't say it was the worst basketball that I've seen because I'm a Bulls fan, and we've been watching them all season.
This man had to throw the team up in there. You bogus as
Exactly.
hell. You bogus as fuck. But I'm gonna disagree with you. It's definitely, I wouldn't say the worst, but one of the worst. And the only reason is because can we all agree that we've been on YouTube, Twitter, with IG, and we seen these guys play harder in practices or play harder in
I
Drew
was just
League
about to
than
say that.
what the hell took place. And you
Oh yeah.
got people spending buku money to sit on the court as celebrities. They got it though. But then you got also fans in the stands that deserve a little bit more better. I would argue that last year was way more competitive than this year. And you want to know what's crazy to me? How the hell does Kyrie receive so much smoke when it comes to defending, but he out here telling y'all should be defending? They should be ashamed of themselves. Come on, bro.
Oh,
Hmm
bro.
Come
Hey,
on, bro.
Hey, I'm the same
before.
way, bro.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Steve.
I'm the same way. I'm sorry. Like I was sitting here, we was sitting here watching this game, and I'm like, bro, I'd rather watch a half an hour Rico Hines run. To be honest with you, bro, they be hooping in a Rico Hines, bro. Like you go to
They
these,
do.
y'all go to watch a UCLA, they go play at UCLA, they playing hard, bro. Like I'm like, my thing is, you can play serious and not and not play like reckless. Like you
hmm
can't sit, like you just sitting here letting people go through the lane once they get a certain. Like, come on, bro, just step in front of. Like we ain't saying like go 100%. But go 75. Y'all going 45. Like, come on. Like
But
I
we're talking about the load management I'm scared to get injured
Oh
generation of
no.
basketball players. We are. That's who's on the court. A bunch of players who don't want to get hurt. They barely want to play regular season basketball. So I didn't expect them to put forth any effort for the All-Star game at the risk of injuring themselves. LeBron barely hurt his finger, was like, I'm done for the rest of the game. I'm done. So that's
Okay.
just the
And
general
I agree with
in
you.
my opinion, that's the players. But go
I
ahead.
agree. I agree. I agree. I think the players have become a little too valuable. These players are getting paid in $50 million a year, $215 million contracts, $200 million contracts. Some competed for championships. They don't want to get their injured in a damn exhibition. So I'm sure the owners, general managers are telling those players in the All-Star game, take it easy. Don't go trying to show off and do all this other stuff. Now, my other reason for that is also I'm blaming LeBron James. I'm looking for a
For the
reaction.
game?
Hear me?
For the
Blaming
game?
LeBron
Yeah,
James.
we heard you blaming him for the All-Star game.
Why?
And this is why. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Now, Kevo, you are my age. You old as hell too, my guy. When you go All-Star games with Michael Jordan, Zeke, Magic Johnson, all defense in those games. So the way through. Am I lying, Kev?
No, they took it very seriously, but they also needed that All-Star
Am I
game check
lying?
because they weren't getting paid no money.
Okay. When Kobe Bryant, he had his last, damn, I'm lagging a little bit, excuse me. Kobe Bryant had his last All-Star game. Was he playing out? As being the L of the NBA superstars, you set the tone in the All-Star game. James was trash in that All-Star. Didn't play, but he didn't say, we gonna play defense. We as close to a real regulated game as possible. So I'm blaming LeBron James for not being and setting the tone in the All-Star game.
I'm gonna throw this back at you. So what about all the Kobe disciples that was on the floor? Since we're bringing up Kobe, what about the Kobe disciples? Jason Tatum didn't do nothing. Kyrie Irving was trying to get people to play. They ain't do shit.
He ain't LeBron James.
I mean, if you
Tatum went crazy.
I'm about to say, if you think about it, Kobe disciples did play. They actually did kind of take it seriously. Like
Jason Tatum went crazy. I mean, that third quarter from him.
Yeah,
I mean,
offensively,
and it wasn't like he was just the Jason Tatum stretch though. It wasn't like he was just taking wide open layups and dunks. My man was hitting step back, fade away, turnaround threes on defense in the third quarter. All his stuff wasn't open. He was just making them joints. That boy caught fire, and that's a Kobe disciple for you, at least from the offensive standpoint.
Yeah, but I just don't find it necessary depending on one player when all these guys should be held accountable for their own damn self.
LeBron James's blame.
I ain't gonna lie. I think
I
ain't gonna lie. I kind of get what C-Dub coming from.
I mean, I get what he's trying to say. But no, they're setting a tone. But come on now, these guys do all this rah tough and talk shit. I want to play LeBron. Da da da. Show up. What you mean? And then you talk about the money. All these contracts is guaranteed. But John Wall sat out 2 whole years and still got his money.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
all of us played hard games at the Y or LA Fitness and nobody got hurt.
I still do it.
I'm gonna retort that.
Hey, but the reason I say it got something to do with that though. It do got something to do with the main players because if you look at all the main players, if you look in the mid 2000s when they came on the half court before tip ball, it was let's go.
On bro.
What LeBron do every time you see this man? Let's go, bro. And everybody follows. So like it might have something to do with that.
In the All-Star game, Shaq and them was dancing, Mike and them laughed a lot. The only difference between the older generations all the way up until like 2010-ish and now is that they decided not to play defense at all.
That's what
Kobe and them. Kobe and KG and them, they didn't play defense until the fourth quarter. That game that Iverson them fought back in like 03, bro, they waited until the fourth quarter
And that's
to,
all
to
we asked
play
for.
to play defense. And this I thought that was going to happen with this one once they had that target score. But at that point, they was already down by like 19 or something like that in the fourth quarter. It was a wrap. Tatum got so hot in the third quarter that even playing defense, the other team didn't have a chance because they had that median score. Go ahead.
The All-Star game where we started Kobe is probably the most entertaining All-Star we've seen in decades. So like, and then why? They didn't. It wasn't even the fourth. They played to that second half because it was in honor of Kobe. Why y'all? Kobe loved the All-Star game. He was one of the people that actually loved the All-Star game when everybody tried to put it down. So if you like Bobby said, you gonna talk all this hoopla. I want to play LeBron. I want to honor Kobe. I want to honor all the greats. Honor them then. Stop sitting there ready to call them bitter all the time. Oh, y'all just mad. We making all the money. Yeah, they mad.
Oh, bro.
They got a right to be mad. They want you to up. If you they looking at you like, bro, if I'm getting that much money, yeah, I'm gonna play then. The fact that I wasn't getting that much money, I was still playing, yeah, I'm mad.
But
bro,
I don't know. I just feel like if this was like a play,
not like I mean, let me clear up though. Let me clear it up, but not like a petty mad though. Not like a like a respect. It's like it's respect there, but it's like, bro, you getting paid twice as much, and I guarantee you I was way better playing than you.
For sure.
Come on, bro.
I definitely think it's
an All-Star game.
It's an All-Star game.
The Pro Bowl been trash. The Pro Bowl been trash my whole life. I just don't. No, I'm just saying. Hold on. I'm just saying. It's been pretty bad. Whereas you just don't have players go to it no more. They just like forget it. It's gonna be the fifth alternate out there playing for the Pro Bowl. The NBA, we're ultra competitive as basketball fans and basketball players, but I just feel like the All-Star game for me, it doesn't carry that much weight in terms of like, oh, you got to go out there and be ultra competitive and leave it all on the floor. Especially considering the players that we're talking about. Like if it was still KG and Kobe and Ray Allen and all of them, I would have the same mind state that y'all had. But I just don't see it. Like we got players out there who have only played.
Okay. I think he went out. But I got
5:30 like that.
Yeah, he went out.
Oh, my bad.
I got a question though.
But it's all good.
I got a question though. And this is, I'm going to go to you first, Unc. The question is this. Yes, we wanted more competition. But if you notice, a lot of these fans was oohing and eyeing off half-court shots, deep threes, crazy dunks and stuff like that. So do you think this is just the players tailoring to, because I know we talked about the money. Besides that, do you think that these are the players just tailoring to that fan base? Because my generation, the young guys, you know what I'm saying, 28 and younger, not me per se, but in general, generalizing it, they want to see the deep threes, all the crazy dunks, the alley-oop dunks and things like that, and that's what you've seen in the game. What are your thoughts on that, though?
I agree with you. Last season,
you are absolutely.
Curry had 27 threes.
Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. Absolutely, Lil Bobby, for sure. It's tailored to today's fans. 20 younger, see as many three balls as they can, but it's in the opposite defense. Don't this 3-point ball. Play basketball with a little bit attempt and a little bit of intensity. You go out there and act like you can play Rico Hines. You can't play Rico Hines basketball. They don't go all the way out.
Exactly.
But it's competitive basketball for sure.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah.
But that's a great point. Sure. They do want to see those threes.
I mean, yeah, I get where Bobby's coming from because, like, yeah.
Kev, you had something to go.
Yeah, go ahead, Kev. Yeah.
No, I was just agreeing with Bobby. I feel like last season, Steph Curry, he won the MVP on 16 for 27 from three. Like, these guys are out there shooting 25 plus threes as individuals. That's just the nature of the All-Star game now. It's just what it is, in my opinion.
Go
Yeah,
ahead, speak on it.
I feel that. I just hate it. Like, why you can't have something for both?
That's true.
Like, cause it's always gonna be that. Like, I get it, but I'm just starting to see it in other venues and other sports. Like, that older or that younger coach are gonna like what they like. So like, just find a way to intertwine it. Okay, like I said, you can go do the little half court heaves, alley oop, hot and blow, try to bullshit. You can do that in the first half, but come on, bro. I don't want to see
You gotta
that.
turn that shit up.
I can't, bro. It was a struggle sitting here trying to do this, watching that. It was not entertaining. That's not. I don't want to see y'all go back and forth for about 4 plays, and then we gotta stop and then get to somebody else so they can jack three. No, play. That's what this is all here for. To see the best players play, not to goof around.
Bro. Agreed, bro.
Bro. Hopefully, you got something to say, Bobby?
Nope, go.
Bobby, you got something to say?
No, go.
Okay. Hopefully they can make this all. Hopefully they can get the hard as hell. Hopefully we can get this all-star game more competitive in the future games. Hopefully. So we're going to the next topic. Shout out to Drip Central in the building. What's up?
What up, boy?
What's going on, fam?
Yeah. Sound like you off a fifth.
Bro, I'm
Hey,
tired.
did,
It's been a day.
What's
bro.
going on, fam?
Listen, I've between all the shows that I've done today, I've recorded 8 podcasts today. Your boy tired. I'm tired.
damn.
You are an inspiration to us all.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time. That's all I can tell y'all.
Oh,
So
bro.
what we got?
Do you want to
You
touch
gonna love
on
this topic?
Hey. All right. Also in the topics this week was, did LeBron ruin the dunking contest? Oh man,
Go
Okay,
ahead.
you
Say your piece.
Wait, you blaming
Already said
LeBron a
it.
lot today.
First of all, that hairline retarded motherfucker absolutely did ruin the dunk contest. Because here's what we're gonna say: we just gonna be flat out. Since everybody wants to tiptoe around the motherfucking subject, I got y'all. Don't even let me hold you. Fuck LeBron James. That motherfucker, at a time where you were the best player in the NBA and one of the best dunkers in the NBA, you sat there and said, I am preliminary, however, I know I said that word wrong, entering my name in the dunk contest. Then the very next season when they said, oh yeah, you're supposed to be in the dunk contest last year,
true.
he literally said, oh, y'all remember that, huh? Like, LeBron entering the dunk contest at that time would have made superstars want to be in the dunk contest again, period.
But why the hell no one no other superstar step up?
It don't matter. He's the best player in the game. You the GOAT.
It do
Guess
matter.
what? Every other GOAT was in the dunk contest.
It matters,
except
though.
LeBron.
It matters though.
It does, but
dunk
as the
contest
leader,
been
he should have
asked
set
for
that tone.
years.
He should have set that tone.
Agreed. But to say he ruined it, no. Can't say he ruined it. Can't say he ruined it.
I'll say that
Why
I
not?
can't 100%. I can't 100% say that LeBron ruined it. I will say that he played a role in big name players not joining the competition. But we've also had competitions throughout the years that didn't have big name players, and they came out on top. It's just a matter of LeBron does set the tone, like we were saying about the All-Star game in and of itself. He does set that tone, but it's not always going to be a big name person to actually win it. And I think LeBron really just didn't want to suffer that pressure of losing the dunk contest to some no name person, so he didn't put himself in the running. But
That's
so he takes some of the blame.
I mean, I give him some, but to say he ruined it, no. I would give more responsibility on them horrible ass judges that robbed Aaron Gordon a few years ago. Because that, bro, I don't give a damn. That man put on a show, and his dunks was way better than Zach LaVine's, in my opinion.
Agreed.
So the year that LeBron said that he was going to win, enter the dunk contest,
Wasn't it 07?
Huh?
Was it 07?
Yes, so that would have been 07. Gerald Green ended up winning that dunk contest. So yes, Gerald Green would have kicked. He would have kicked LeBron's ass in that dunk
He would have
contest.
smoked it.
LeBron would have lost.
But hey, I ain't gonna be honest, bro. If that is that, if I got a real issue, if that was his reason, if you scared to lose to a no name it's a dunk contest. It's a dunk contest.
This is the same dude, don't forget, who got dunked on by Jordan Crawford when he was a high school player, and they pulled all the tapes from the gym.
Yep.
That's how insecure LeBron James is.
I'm telling you.
Y'all forgot about that, huh?
I ain't forget.
Yes, I did.
I ain't forget.
Hold on.
Hey, bro.
Hold on.
Yeah, because Steve-O, you would have been like 8 when this happened, so I don't expect you to remember.
I remember because I hated that motherfucker at that time because he said he was gonna come here and was talking about he was buying houses here and he was talking to boss. I hated that motherfucker. It was very vivid. Bitch ass nigga. Right.
Oh, bro.
Hey, man.
So
do
I got a
y'all
question.
agree that
Go ahead.
Damn, my shit.
Go ahead.
Is my shit on?
Yeah.
Hey,
We've been
do y'all
telling
agree that a lot of these players.
Didn't you just update to a new computer? What is that mug doing? Because you still lagging, bro.
I don't think it's me. I don't.
This shit like 6 off.
Bro, how can it not be you, bro?
Bro, it's literally you. We all synced up, bro. We all on the same page. You know what? Leave that to be the C-Dub, and it be 4 other motherfuckers that saying, hey, we all good, and C-Dub be like, no, it's y'all the problem.
He the woman of relationship.
Go ahead.
Oh, bro.
I'm sorry, C-Dub. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. I'm
Go
going
ahead,
to
bro.
blame. Did y'all?
Go ahead,
Hey,
C-Dub.
I'm going to blame LeBron. That's on the fact. Damn, y'all keep talking. I blame LeBron James. Oh, I ain't going. I blame LeBron James because these players look up to James. Just in the fact that LeBron James up to Michael Jordan and all those players in that age. These kids like Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, they looked up to Ja Morant, to LeBron James. LeBron James doesn't need to play do the dunk contest, so Ja Morant the dunk contest. LeBron didn't do it. LeBron didn't do it. So, as being an elder for the NBA, he's failed again.
I'm gonna disagree
Nigga,
with that
when
because
was
I'm gonna
D-Rose
disagree.
That's C-Dub internet connection.
Hey, I'm gonna disagree with that because Jason Tatum and all these other players that's in the league right now mention Kobe before they mention LeBron.
They definitely do.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And Kobe did
That's
his dunk contest, and it was mid in my opinion. So
He did the East Bay. I just don't think you can't put it on LeBron's shoulder squarely. Like even with Ja Morant, I mean, how you gonna put D Rose in that conversation? D Rose didn't have no knees, bro. When was he gonna do the dunk contest?
okay, he wanted D Rose to do it in his rookie season.
Bro.
That's when he won the skills competition, right?
Bro. And if he didn't, if he wasn't there, he had hamstring problems.
Bro.
What the fuck?
It's crazy, bro. You can't do it like that, man. For real. Because what about Ja? What about Zion? All them damn high school dunks and college dunks?
Zion can't stay on. Zion can't even make it to the weekend.
Bro.
If we couldn't even make it there. Like how you can't get in the door? You can't
It's
get
all
in
them beignets that he eating down there.
But ain't even
You know why Zion didn't want to come to Utah? Because ain't no good food in Utah. You ever heard somebody talk about the food in Utah?
No.
That's what
I know
I
they poison Mike.
I guarantee you, the year that the All-Star
But they
weekend is in
poison
New
Mike.
Orleans, I guarantee you his fat ass be down there eating at that point.
Bro.
Because he was definitely in Chicago.
What?
After 2:00 at Al's Beef.
Oh, bro, that shit is crazy.
Dude, we lost C-Dub.
Oh,
Hey,
bro,
bro,
we
that
lost
was-
C-Dub.
but-
The internet connection said,
See,
now
get
young man. Now young man. Hold up.
So the next question was
Go ahead.
which buyout player that's currently signed already is going to help their team the most? And
Who you
it
got?
looks like, so just to put the names out there, you got Russell Westbrook with the Clippers, Patrick Beverly with the Bulls, Kevin Love with the Heat, RJ Hampton today with the Pistons, Reggie Jackson with the Nuggets, Dwayne Dedman with the Sixers, Terrence Ross with the Suns, Danny Green with the Cavs, and Justin Holiday with the Mavericks.
I'm gonna go Russ just right off back, just because I think that him being able to produce off the bench the way that he did for the LA Lakers with no defined role, he did his thing this year. And fuck LeBron and AD for putting all the blame on Russ when they ass was hot ass and not available most of the season, and he was there. And they never deflected none of the smoke that went his way, so they bogus as hell for that. But Russ now he's gonna go to the Clippers and have a defined role, and all you need him to do is get to add in filler minutes to where you're gonna have him play in the second and third quarter. He does not need to close games. He will have a defined role, and he will be able to produce and help those guys. Now, the number one thing that we're gonna have to speak on is the health of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. That's always gonna be a factor. But I think if they can stay healthy, they will make some noise in the West because they got two wing defenders and they got a championship coach.
And I can't say I'm mad at you for that take. 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 7.5 assists off the bench on a bad Lakers team. Russell Westbrook should definitely pay dividends for the Clippers.
I ain't gonna lie. I was looking at I'm liking Reggie on the Nuggets and Terrence on the Suns.
Yes, I like the Reggie Jackson on the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Considering that Reggie Jackson has, especially in the playoffs, he's put up numbers. He's come in the fourth quarter and hit clutch shots. Like he's a bucket getter. He ugly as hell, but that nigga get buckets.
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
That was weird. That was uncalled for. That was something to say.
He pulled a meat.
Yo, bro.
I don't like him.
Yeah, you
bro.
good.
Now.
Yeah.
Hold on, you taking a minute to respond.
I'm good now.
Yeah, you
All
good.
I got Patrick Beverly and Russell Westbrook.
There it goes.
Bro ass is done for.
That's done, bro.
They kicking his ass out of there, bro.
They said get you some.
Who you
They
guys
told him to go
you
get
said,
that Verizon wireless.
I said Terrence and Reggie. The reason I like Terrence because one, we're losing Cam. They need somebody to get instant buckets off the bench, especially with losing Cam and Mikal. Now they do. I like it. I mean, losing I don't think he completely replaced Jake Crowder, but I like that pickup. It's a solid pickup, and I agree with you about Russ. I do. I do question the role. I want to know what role he's coming in with that. I don't know if he's coming in to start or is he coming in off the bench because they just got bones. So
yeah, they definitely did just put that out there.
Yeah,
too. No cap.
Yeah. So you don't. I wonder how that's going now.
Who's their current starting point guard? Was it Reggie Jackson?
It was.
It was Reggie.
Yeah.
So we looking at a situation where Westbrook might see starter minutes.
Sheesh. But just because he start don't mean he got to finish because you don't want him really finishing because that's when he get erratic and wild.
Now I will say that Kevin Love to the Heat is interesting.
It is.
Yeah. The reason it's interesting is because if there was the first Kevin Love, the first version of stuff Kevin Love, I understand that. This Kevin Love, I just see getting in a fight with Jimmy.
I don't know, man.
Bro, okay. Your three ain't really there like that. Your post game pretty much non-existent. You ain't playing the defense no more, and that's their bread and butter, playing hard and playing defense. So, and once Jimmy don't see that, and he's not making up and scoring, he gonna get tired of him. I don't see how long this is just definitely just to the end of the season.
I don't see Kevin Love even having that big of a role in my team, I don't think it's going. I don't think they brought him in to be that meaningful. It's more so championship, locker room presence, the ability to shoot and hit open threes is still there, but I don't see him getting more than 15 minutes a game. he's going to play less than Gordon Dragic played for the Bulls, in my opinion.
Maybe
Bro,
he's
what you
there
think,
for-
Hayes?
Yeah, go ahead.
Who your person?
I'm leaning Russ. I do think Russ going into that situation, that's a nice situation for him. But I there's something about Terrence Ross being on that. Like, I don't think he's going to have the numbers Russ has, but I think he's going to have an impact on that team potentially that we are kind of overlooking.
In what
So,
sense?
Sure.
I think that he's just going to be able to come in and hit big shots for that team. Like, he's going to be able to focus on some of the things he does best. All the pressure is off of him. And I think when you run it, if that team runs into a time where, you know, KD is off the court or whatever, and whatever happens, and they just need a big shot or they need someone to get out in transition, whatever it is, I think he's going to hit. He may not have the numbers. He may not average 10, 12 points per game. But I think on a playoff run, we're going to see Terrence Ross hit some big shots for that team. And that kind of way, in a different way than what Russ is going to have the better numbers because he's going to come in with a more defined and bigger role. But I think if we're looking at the play, because these teams are trying to make championship pushes. I think Terrence Ross is going to make some plays in the run for the Phoenix Suns, hopefully to get to a finals, that we're going to look back and say, damn, Terrence Ross did that thing. He's going to have a role similar, not defensively, but offensively, as Andre Iguodala had for that Golden State Warriors team.
V-Dog said Russ gonna start, and he said that we forgetting about Jay Crowder.
Jay Crowder was a nice signing.
Well, he wasn't a buyout, though.
But yeah.
The thing is, he wasn't a buyout. But the thing is, too, he's already not healthy. You ain't even played basketball.
No, bro, you
coming in sitting out games.
That is crazy.
I think I really agree with the Terrence Ross take, though. Like, my man averages about 14 points on like 35% from three. That's big when you're a role player now, as opposed to like one of the elder statesmen on that young Orlando team, where, like you said, the pressure's off of him. Hey, so like, he's gonna get those big buckets, kind of like what I think Reggie Jackson gonna do for Denver.
Yeah, and I think what he lacks in defense, he makes up in like just energy, because he's still athletic enough to play the passing lanes, get out in transition, highlight energy plays. So on top of that, with big shots, yeah, I think he can make a big difference. That's why he's 1-2 in my buyout.
Yeah, I think that was a good pick though too, because Reggie Jackson, it's a guy that I wouldn't be mad to have on my team. But shit, y'all know the situation. But I think that this guy, he come in with the experience of already knowing what playoff basketball is, and he just adding on to a team, in my opinion, that got it going. You know what I'm saying?
And they know how to play basketball with every
team. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. They got a hell of a coach in Mike Malone, so I think they're gonna be solid. They're gonna be solid, man. For real. Bro, well, Unc ain't coming back. For real. Shit, is it anything else y'all want to talk about? Shit, we had got it situated.
Real quick, I mean, I know Hayes did an episode on this, but I can't believe Trae Young and them got that man Nathan McMillan fired like that, bro.
I wouldn't.
Got that man up out of there.
I was just waiting.
Yeah, that
I was
shit
waiting for the report.
I knew it was going to happen just based on the stuff that was happening throughout this season. But he was solely responsible for them going to the Eastern Conference Finals a couple of seasons ago. And I just don't see it. I just don't see Trae Young. I mean, you know, it's a players' league now. Like, that's what's happening with the NBA. The players have a lot of power, and I can't be mad at that. But then when you see good coaches falling by the wayside, kind of like what happened in Dallas with Jim Carrey, it's just unfortunate to see.
Not Jim Carrey. He bogus as fuck. But yeah, that thing is a whole touchy situation. Me personally, I don't think that the damn him wanting Trae to go to shoot around was a big thing in my mind. But I don't really know the specifics. You know what I'm saying? We just hearing what was released to the press. And shit, at the end of the day, sometimes you already know. Just like you said, Kev, those superstars will be chosen over just about anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's gonna keep them fans coming into your arena.
Coach told Trae Young ass, Coach told him, if you don't bring your bitch ass to practice, don't come back to the team.
You ain't playing then, bro. High school move on his ass. Kept him down. That's crazy.
Had to come back and get voted back in. Got to talk to your teammates.
That's funny. Hell no. Anything else?
You know.
Oh,
That's
bro.
it.
Well, it was a good conversation. Plenty more to come. Hey, if y'all want to follow us collectively, me, Steve-O, Unc, and his bad internet, Big Kev, Hayes, and all the other contributors here at NBA Central, just like and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Twitter at NBA Central Pod. If y'all want to send us anything to the Gmail, that's NBA Central Show at gmail.com. We trying to get it busting on the voicemail, so hit us up on the number 773-270-2799. There we go. I almost forgot that shit. This is another edition of Open Run. Y'all already know. We gonna see y'all next time.